We have been bombarded with story after story of people who go missing without a trace. On this week's episode of Crime Watch Raw, we look at some of the latest disappearances. The first involving a prominent deputy public prosecutor, the second a group of illegal immigrants, and the third 7 Orang Asli children. Stay tuned for the special report. DPP Kevin Marias was on his way to work on September 4th. It would have been like any other morning. Perhaps he had a quick breakfast, joined the morning crawl and headed towards his office. But on that fateful Friday, Marias mysteriously disappeared. 2 days later, a Proton Perdana, a car resembling his, was found right here. The whole area was strewn with melted items from the car, a possible indication of how big the fire was. I'm here at the tail end of the area that was razed during the fire, and I can see remnants of the tire from the vehicle. You can also see a ring surrounding the area, the shape of a car. We have also gone to a police station nearby to look at the vehicle and also find out on investigations so far. We arrived to find the forensics team together with the K9 unit examining the car. An official who declined to be quoted said that they are trying to determine if the fire started due to a short circuit or external factors. Much focus has been placed on the car as it is suspected to be the same vehicle that Marias used the day he disappeared. Police said that it would take them time to confirm this as the chassis number had been scratched off. If it is in fact Marias' car, how did it end up more than 150 kilometers away from his home in Menara Duta, Kuala Lumpur? We're now going to speak to some of the villagers here to try and find out what exactly happened to the car. But before that, we go to another story which happened here in Hutan Melintang. A boat carrying illegals sunk. My colleague Christine Chia was there on the second day after the tragedy.
It is 3 p.m. 28 hours after the boat has capsized in the sea, and the search and rescue team are now back with 2 bodies and 1 survivor. The survivor has just been sent over to the hospital for a checkup, and the boat is going to go out again after this in search for more bodies. Earlier, Deputy Prime Minister Datuk Seri Dr. Ahmad Zahid Hamidi visited the scene. All the survivors saved have been sent to the hospital for a checkup and then to Klang's immigration depot. We managed to speak to Heng Lee Hugh, one of the fishermen who was on the fishing boat which spotted the survivors, saved them and salvaged the floating bodies. It is tragic, and worst of all, the families of the passengers in Indonesia will be celebrating Aidil Adha without them. A total of 63 bodies were found in the sea at the end of the rescue operations. There were 20 survivors.
It was honestly difficult to get people to comment on the car, but we managed to speak to one of the residents and also a community policing leader.
Pakcik tengok TV dalam pukul 1.30 lah. Ada 2 biji kereta lalu, tapi pakcik tak tengok lah. Alih-alih dia memang laju. Pakcik ingat kereta apa ni, pegawai polis operasi ke? Alih-alih yang terdengar lah bunyi horn tu kuat. Lepas tu dam. Macam bau terbakar, tak ada lah. Tapi letupan tu memang kuat, macam kilang lah.
Biasa benda-benda macam ni kan, segi kamak ni tak ada pernah terjadi. Kan? Bila benda berlaku ni kan, orang kampung semua pelik. Datang mana, arah mana dia datang kan.
At this point, we are still not sure if the burnt car belongs to Marias. Police are investigating the case as arson, Let's hope he is found soon. Speaking of hope, this is what the missing Orang Asli kids' parents must be clinging on to. My colleague Suhaila has the story.
The jungles of Gua Musang is a place where even expert trekkers finds challenging. Now imagine a 7-year-old trying to survive with nothing but the clothes on their back. On 23rd August, 7 Orang Asli children ran away from their school at Sekolah Kebangsaan Postohoi. After weeks of searching, there are still no news of the children's whereabouts. We spoke to the Orang Asli and this is what they have to say.
Setakat ini kita belum menjumpai apa-apa kesan dan pada hari ini ibu bapa telah membuat laporan polis mengenai ketidakpuasan hati mereka kepada pihak sekolah disebabkan kehilangan anak-anak mereka lah, dan maklumat tidak diberitahu kepada ibu bapa lebih awal lah. Memang langsung kami tak dapat daripada maklumat daripada guru, memang kami langsung tak dapat sampai sekarang ini.
Encik, adakah anak cik ni pernah melarikan diri dari sekolah atau rumah sebelum terjadinya tragedi ni?
Saya rasa memang tak ada lah. Biasanya budak tu dia balik tu ada cuti baru dia balik. Memang perasaan daripada ibu bapa memang tidak memuaskan hati. Memang kami tidak memuaskan hati lah. Pasal ni berlaku di sekolah, bukan di kampung. Ni di sekolah. Bukan apa ni, nyawa ni.
Let's hope that the authorities find the Orang Asli kids soon. Before we end the program, we bring you some of the prominent reports for the week. And this brings a close to our episode this week. If you have any information relating to the cases that we highlighted, do your duty and inform the authorities. This is Desiree Gasper, signing out.